Good evening, my name is Ron Fenn. I'm reading a prepared statement that I was going to present on November 1st and was not allowed to. Dear City Commissioners, first I thank you for giving me the opportunity to attend the interview and for appointing me to the Planning and Zoning Board. That said, I find this reconsideration of my appointment both humiliating and beyond belief. Before you delve into the special meeting, I must point out a few indisputable facts. My application for the position was turned into the city clerk in August of 2010, and I expect that all commissioners were aware of that fact before the interviews. Where are those willing to serve? Number two, the interview notice was published in the October 26th City Commission agenda. 3, there was a quorum of City Commission involved in the interview process. 4, the agenda for the Commission meeting was adjusted to postpone SVHGB appointment due to the absence of Commissioner Renfro, who was involved in that applicant's interview process. 5, no such adjustment was suggested for the P&Z appointment in spite of the non-appearance of one of the applicants. This left a field of 2 candidates, Mr. Don Adams and myself, for consideration. Still, time to halt the proceedings. 6, the agenda matter was called and the Commission cast paper vote. Again, no call for postponement was voiced. As a result of that paper vote, tabulated by City Clerk Mary Penner, I was announced as a designated appointee. 7, City Attorney Jay Rubin called for a motion after the announcement of my appointment. The motion was made, seconded, no further discussion ensued. Where was the protest? The motion carried with affirmative votes by the Commission and no nays were voiced. Mayor Montgomery announced that the motion carried. 8, the front page article in the Sentinel announced a unanimous vote. This should have been the end of the story, except for my oath of office on November 2nd as published in the P&Z agenda. As I have not yet performed my duties on the P&Z, I cannot be fired in advance for poor performance. But here we are, at the behest of Commissioner Torres. So, the question arises, what dark external influences were brought to bear on Mr. Torres, a participant, albeit a quiet one, that brings us to this apparent backroom political drama? You commissioners have witnessed the only verbal contact I have had with Mr. Torres in my 11-year residency in TRC. So what animosity for Mr. Torres would bring us here to revisit a legal and video recorded proceeding? Now my question is to you, will you support this legitimate appointment or succumb to the outside pressures that seem to be the motivating force for Mr. Torres in the governance of this community?
Thank you, Mr.
I sincerely hope that this incident will not prove an embarrassment to the city. Just put in the record, please.